Pitch misses low, so that'll be a walk. Pitches hit far, but very foul down the right field line. Evens the count at 1 apiece.
First baseman 0 for 5 on the year. She's got 2 runners on with only 1 away.
Had a good stretch there for that last out at first base. Hoping to carry that success from the field to the plate now. She takes a pitch outside. Whitelaw just seems to be missing on the outer half of the plate. She fires. This one hit into center field, and it is over. Blanchard rounding third and scores easily. So there's a double for Maggie Ralston.
A great rip by Maggie Ralston, getting her first hit on the year over the center fielder Andrews' head all the way to the wall. And a great RBI double to get Sterling on the board here in the first.
Sterling now leads at 1-0 and still 2 on now for Molly Skelly, the pitcher, batting in the 5-hole.
Big opportunity here for Skelly early with 2 runners in scoring position.
Pitch misses away. Right now, Whitelaw just has to make the adjustment. Too many pitches missing on the outer half of that plate, and that puts the batter in a good hitter's count, allowed Ralston to see a good pitch down the middle. That one hits on the outside corner, so now even at 1-1.
We apologize to everybody. We've had a little sound issues. I think we got it now.
Whitelaw fires, misses away. Just joining us, bottom of the first, Sterling leads at 1-0. Molly Skelly up to the plate. I'm Jay Clark, joined by Brian McClernand and Coach K.
Guys are doing an awesome job.
Pitch is fouled back.
I want to thank our entire crew here, everybody helping out with the sound technical issues we were having here. I think we're good, though.
Pitch from Whitelaw is pieced into center field. Diving effort won't go. Ralston rounds third, and a dead ball there.
Yeah, it went under the fence. You're going to come. You see, if you look at the ball over here, you'll see it went under the fence. So what it's going to be is a ground rule double. Pretty good piece of hitting there, Brian.
Yeah, very good piece of hitting. Ground rule double. That's going to score 2 runs. And Sterling already with their best offensive game of the year, up 3-0 here in the first.
And again, remember, they played Haddon Heights. Haddon Heights arguably has the best pitcher in the state, and she won a state title for them, so they're coming off that game.
But so far, Sterling very disciplined, not swinging at many pitches outside the strike zone, knowing when the right pitch is coming, and so far they've taken advantage of whatever Whitelaw has given to them to this point.
Courtesy runner in for Molly Skelly, the pitcher, who just crushed the double. Riley Huber, the DH, designated hitter now, steps into the box. Pitch misses low.
Also want to thank Ben for doing camera here today on a tough day to do camera. Very shiny.
Another pitch misses low, and now Huber in a hitter's count here, 2-0 the count. We keep talking about it. Whitelaw just consistently missing on the outer half.
Not missing by much.
Ball on the ground, skids away from the second baseman. Soto rounds third, headed for home, and there's another run for the Lady Knights.
Tell you what, Brian, it's got to be for Sterling again. You go from one game with Haddon Heights with the best pitcher in the state. I don't care who you're facing the next one. It's got to just mentally be a relief for you.
Yeah, it's like getting a weight off your shoulders, just able to finally show your fans and just show yourself that you guys are a very capable offensive team. And right now with a 4-0 lead in the first, again, it's just got to be a sigh of relief.
Maddie Sims starting at third base, batting 7th in the order here today. Sterling leads this one 4-0 in the bottom of the first, only 1 out. There's a strike and a back pick, and now Huber is safe at second base. Heads up base running there for Riley Huber.
That's a good job by Huber. As soon as she saw the throw go to first, she took off. And, the throw was pretty good, but she beat it.
One down, the runner in scoring position for Maddie Sims. Pitch is fouled away.
Yeah, this is a Sterling team coming in. Even though they're 0-2, they've played a couple of really tough teams. So they were looking to come out today, and so far they are.
Pitch misses in the dirt, and now Huber will advance on a pass ball. So another runner at third base with 1 away.
Another RBI chance for the Knights here in this bottom half of the first, already up 4-0.
Whitelaw is set. Now delivers. Pitch again misses low. Nice stop there by Owens behind the plate.
Doesn't look like Whitelaw can get her rhythm going yet in this one. It's tough, too, the amount of base runners she's had.
Here comes the pitch. Skied away into right center field. It is over the head of the right fielder. Bounces off the fence. Sims trotting for second. Now coming to third. And a stand-up triple there for Maddie Sims. That drives in a run.
Boy, that had a little carry on it, Brian. I thought she had a shot to get that one out of here.
Yeah, that was a very well-hit ball by Maddie Sims. RBI triple, making it 5-0 now. And just so far, Sterling hitting the ball very well. I mean, showing their offensive capabilities now in this third game of the year.
Yeah, that's one. When you can hit one the opposite way and one hit the fence, Jake, you're doing something.
Absolutely. That much power going opposite field is really impressive. And the wind today maybe gave that one a little extra carry. But nevertheless, stand-up triple, very impressive from Maddie Sims, the freshman, as Williamstown taking all of the time during this mound visit. They're down 5-0. Still 1 out in this first inning for just joining us.
A lot of underclassmen in this Sterling lineup.
Sophomore shortstop Ireland Kay now at the plate, trying to add on to an already explosive inning for the Sterling offense. Pitch misses low from Whitelaw. Another good block there by Owens.
Ireland's one of my favorite players on this team. When she was younger, she played with the boys in a tournament game, had a double, knocked in 2 runs in the boys' baseball game.
Takes a strike there. Count is even at 1-1. Good pitch there from Whitelaw right there at the bottom of the zone. Dotted it up at the knees.
Of course, we all know Ireland from her softball or her soccer here at Sterling.
Ireland skies one. Caught by the center fielder, so that'll put 2 away, but an RBI sac fly there for Ireland Kay.
Nice piece of hitting there for Ireland Kay. Way to rip that one out into center field.
Yeah, did her job, sacrifice. They appeal play. She did not leave early. Drove in yet another run here in this first inning.
So 6-0, the Knights lead it. Still batting here is Karina Justice, batting in the 9-hole. Lefty is set. On the swing is strike 1.
Looked like she tried to just slap that one in.
Whitelaw delivers. Strike on the outside part of the plate. Justice now down 0-2. Pitch misses well up in the zone. I mean, you're that ahead in the count. Might as well just try something, make somebody chase.
Yep.
1-2 pitch on the way. Is swung on and missed. And so that'll end the first inning, but not after the damage is done. Sterling leads at 6-0 after 1.
Boy, you couldn't have asked for a better first inning if you're Sterling. Everybody.
All right, so top of the second underway. Molly Skelly with a 1-2-3 inning in her first. And it will be Jessica Gramley to lead off. First pitch is foul back. 0-1.
That's a good aggressive swing there by Granley. 0-0, just looking to put something in play, especially down 6-0 here in the top of the second.
Granley 3 for 6 on the year. Pitch taken high, 1-1. She has a double and a home run as the Williamstown third baseman. Here's the 1-1. Fly ball that will go foul to the right side. It'll be 1-2.
And they lose a lot of softballs here. You see there's a net to the left, but a lot of softballs tend to go over that net into Sterling storage. And they store a lot of softballs over there, I guess.
Here comes the 1-2. Soft grounder out to short. Kay fields it. Throw to first is in time. And 1 away.
Nice play by Ireland Kay. There was not a lot on that. She had to charge it hard. Nice throw.
So that'll bring up Samantha Laporta. 5 for 10 on the year up to this point as the first baseman for Williamstown. First pitch from Skelly, and that's fouled back.
And all of the foul balls, guys, have been to that right side, showing that these Williamstown hitters might just be a tad late on Molly Skelly.
Skelly's doing a good job working the inside and outside corners.
0-1 here from Skelly. Pitch taken low, 1-1. One pitch is taken just a bit high. So it'll be 2-1 to Laporta. And the 2-1. Out to second, gets through into right center field, a base hit. And Laporta will stop at first. First base runner of the day for Williamstown.
Yeah, Cruz at second base couldn't quite get over there in time. One thing you notice, especially as we sit here in center field, second and short play way over. Second towards first, short towards third.
First pitch from Skelly in for a strike to Callie Kozaneski. Last name kind of sounds a bit familiar.
Yeah, this is my niece, my brother's daughter. My brother played AAA with the Yankees. Callie, a sophomore.
Swing and a miss.
Had to take a picture with her before the game. Wish her good luck.
Kozaneski with a runner at first. And an 0-2 count and the pitch. Out towards short. Diving catch by Ireland Kay. Throw back to first in time. Double play for the Knights. What a job by Ireland Kay at short.
You really got to like her athletic ability there. It looked like the ball had a little bit more on it, but it was a short fly. She had to come in, dive for it, and there's not much that a runner can do in that, going from first to second.
Whitelaw in her second inning of work after she struggled mightily in that first inning. It'll be Juliana Cruz to lead off as that pitch is in for a strike.
And Cruz, as we mentioned, the freshman who showed up out of nowhere, outstanding hitter.
Cruz grounded out to third, her last at bat.
A 1 pitch taken low. And that'll leave it up to count at 1-1.
Look at even the second baseman. Look how close the infield is here.
1-1 pitch. Grounded out to first. And an easy play right there for the out for Laporta, and there's one away.
Yeah, I've never seen the infield in that tight. Everyone way in tight. Right now, the third baseman about halfway. First baseman's back a little more.
Brianna Blanchard up to the plate, walked in her last at bat. First pitch taken high, 1-0.
And the walk was really what started that 6-run inning for the Lady Knights. That really got Caitlin Ott, hit the single.
1-0 pitch in the dirt, 2-0.
Biggest thing I see here, Jake, again with softball, they really play the lines. The middle of the field is wide open. You could drive about 5 Mack trucks through the middle of the field.
2-0 pitch in for a strike.
And I think another difference is that they're really trying to take away the slap, and I think that's why the infield was playing so up when Cruz was hitting, because she tried to slap one her first time up.
2-1 pitch, grounded to
Nice.
third. Nice scoop. Throw to first is in time.
It's a real nice play by the third baseman there, Jake. She's probably about 25, 30 feet away from home plate. Well done.
Nice job of fielding it. That ball was not softly hitting. Nice job just staying down and making the throw to first base.
So quickly 2 away for the Knights. Here's Caitlin Ott. Singled in her last at bat to really get that first inning rally going. First pitch taken outside for a ball.
That one just missed off the outside corner.
Oh, 1 to Ott. And
Whoa.
that one, she caught it. What a grab by Laporta. Bounced out of her glove for a moment, but she was able to make the catch on the second try. It's a 1-2-3 inning for Whitelaw, and we will go to the top of the third. Sterling with a 6-0 lead still.
That was a very difficult play by the first baseman, right up by her face. She hit a line drive of that and did a good job there. As Ben says he wants to put us on camera, so I'm Coach K here. We have Jake and we have Brian, our outstanding announcers. What's great for me is I got you guys for another year. You're going to be seniors coming up next year, so
Yep.
we have you for this year. And again, we're going to get whatever events we got, and we have Ben behind the camera, also a junior, part of this award-winning staff. Thank you very much for being out here today, guys.
Of course.
Thanks for having us.
Glad you could help out. And glad you're with us here on Channel 19 for another season of broadcasting here in the spring. As we mentioned, we'll get on whatever games that we can for you.
Yeah, hopefully we get some more softball. If we can get some baseball on Channel 19 as well. Would love to do some of those games as well.
We'll have some of them coming up. Right now we go on a little bit of a road trip for this week. Ben, of course, is also a lacrosse player, a man behind the camera, so maybe we'll get to see him out in the field in a little bit.
Top of the third starts with Whitelaw. And a one-pitch line out there. Heads up Maddie Sims. Nice play. One pitch, one out there.
One thing that these girls all play multiple sports. Outstanding effort there by Sims.
Angel Bush batting in the 8-hole here for Williamstown. Batting .333 on the season, 3 for 9. Skelly fires in a strike there.
So far, Sterling's defense has looked very promising, made a lot of big athletic plays we saw in the last inning with Ireland Kay with a diving catch and a throw to first. With a double play so far, again, Sterling's defense really shining today, just like the sun.
Thank God it'd be that much colder.
Bright, beautiful day for softball. The wind just makes it a tad chilly out here today. Here is Skelly. Pitch is fouled back. So Blanchard will trot and get the ball back to Molly Skelly on the mound.
Hey, overall, weather-wise, guys, we've been pretty lucky for this being, the second week in April. We've had other years where it's very, very, very cold, but this is not too bad today. Wow, nice pitch.
Pitch misses low and away to Bush.
Change up away, very effective there.
Bush with a nice ground ball into center field, so that'll be the second hit of the day for Williamstown.
And again, you could see there, Brian, the middle of the field being so wide open that once it gets by the pitcher, that's into center field for a hit.
Yeah, both teams taking advantage of that really well, and right now we see Williamstown doing the same thing with their second knock of the day.
Ooh, steal attempt for Bush.
Bush very quick, got a real good quickness and speed on there.
Good shot. Good shot there by Blanchard, just a little offline and wasn't caught by either of the middle infielders. And now ground ball into center field there from Andrews. Good throw by Kate Ott to hold the runner at third base.
I'll clap for that one. How about that? On a line right to the catcher.
Yeah, nice throw by Caitlin Ott, saving her run right there. And again, it's those hits up the middle that are so far helping out Williamstown get on base here in this third inning.
Now back to the top of the lineup. Grace Gallahan struck out her first at bat.
This is that first and third situation to see if you want to, with the lead, if you feel like you have a pretty good catcher, you could try and get the out at second base here.
Fly ball right field over the head of Brown. It drops at the fence. Gallahan at second. Andrews at third. So that drives in one.
Looks like Williamstown now, they've settled in. It took them a little bit to get going here after the Easter break. Now they're hitting the ball.
Nice RBI double, putting Williamstown on the board.
And there's a bunt.
It's a bunt hit. That's a great bunt.
No throw at first. So Morrison gets on with a bunt single.
Nice job by Morrison to load up the bases. Williamstown a real looming threat here in this third inning.
Bases loaded in the top of the third for Mia Owens, batting in the third spot in the lineup. Skelly delivers, pitch misses outside.
Boy, a big hit here puts Williamstown right back in this game.
6-1 to score, but could all change. Nice grab on the line and another double play there for the Lady Knights. Nice job by Juliana Cruz at second base.
Nice grab by Cruz and a great awareness at second base to try and go for that double play, and it just...
I'm Jake Clark, joined by Brian McClernand and Coach K.
It's the first time we've all been together for a broadcast. I don't think I've had a chance to. Have I ever had a chance to announce with you guys yet?
At least I think me and you have announced a couple times, but I
Yeah.
don't think we've all three announced
Wow.
together.
I'm here with the legends. I like it. The legends of broadcasting here from the junior class. That's right. Are you both going to the Phillies game tonight? Or
Yes.
All
I am.
Junior class at the Phillies game tonight. So it's a beautiful day here at Sterling so far.
Beautiful day for some morning softball action. Whitelaw getting ready to pitch to Ralston. First pitch misses away. 1-0 the count.
Yeah, Whitelaw looks a little bit under control now. First inning wasn't quite there where she needed to be. Very consistent last inning. Good pitch there.
This time, pitch right on the outside corner. Evens up the count at 1 apiece.
So far, a nice job of her finding the zone. Again, she kind of had to shake the nerves off in that first inning, but so far, she's looking a lot better.
Whitelaw really been trying to work away all game. Another pitch that misses low and away there, so now 2-1.
I don't know if that's her routine. Seems like going away again.
This one is lined right up the middle. Nice single there for Maggie Ralston. She is 2 for 2 on the day.
Depending on what kind of pitcher you have, Scully likes to go in and out, and that could be a little bit more effective. Here comes some power to the plate, guys. You might get a home run call. She's got some power on this swing.
Speaking of Molly Skelly, she'll step into the box now with 1 on and nobody out. Pitch just misses there from Whitelaw, so 1-0 the count now.
Yeah, I think if I'm a Sterling batter, I'm looking away and looking to take it away.
Another pitch misses outside, this time up 2-0 to Skelly.
That's the advantage, Brian, we have here. We can see it clear as day. A lot of times in the dugout, you can't pick that up unless the players communicate.
Yeah, that's for sure, especially because we're out here in center field viewing this game, and usually when I'm commentating for baseball, I'm sitting right next to the home dugout, so usually for strike calls and such, I can't really tell, or I can't really get the best view, so it's nice to really get a good one out here in center field.
Hi, guys. Future Knights walking by, Mr. Marley's sons and friends.
Just continuously working away is Whitelaw. We'll see if anything changes with this upcoming pitch. Ralston stands on first. Pitch was away, grounded up the middle, knocked down by Whitelaw, and so the ball kicked away. Kozaneski had a good read at short, but took a bad bounce off the glove of Whitelaw, so now 2 on.
And that's one, too, where if the pitcher if pitcher lets it go, they might get a double play, if not 1 out, but the deflection caused a problem.
So we'll score it E1. So 2 on, none out for Riley Huber. Pinch running for Skelly is Leslie Soto.
It's just bad luck if you're a pitcher on that last one. Here's a chance now for Sterling to increase their lead.
6-1 your score in the bottom of the third. Sterling has a chance to add on a couple more. Looks like Huber held up there. Whitelaw set, now delivers. Fouled back by Riley Huber. Her last time up, she had an RBI single.
And if you notice, the balls that were hit very hard have gone the opposite way. You got to go with the pitch the opposite way.
Whitelaw. Pitch misses up. Whitelaw seeming to get a little rattled with a couple runners on this inning. Here comes the pitch. This one in the zone, fouled back and out of play. So Huber now has to battle with 2 strikes.
I'll be interested to see if she goes inside at all. She's nothing inside at all. is. And that's exactly what you expect there, Jake.
So a backwards K there.
And that's why you go in and out. I think the batter was looking away, and as soon as that ball came inside, kind of was one she did want to go after.
2 on, 1 away for Maddie Sims, who had the stand-up triple her last time up. And that ball was hit very well to the right center gap.
And as you were saying earlier, with that power that she has,
Look
opposite
Here's
way,
another one. This ball is crushed, but to the warning track. Nice catch there by Andrews in center field, but that one had a feeling it was going to leave the yard.
almost had to protect the camera.
Oh, I was up on my feet. I was getting ready. It's a nice play by Andrews. You can hear the wind. The wind is blowing in from left center field towards home plate. So any ball up in the air like that that's not hit really, really hard is going to get knocked down.
Runners on the corners. Ralston at third, Soto at first. Here's Ireland K. Takes a ball in the outer half.
From center field, you can see how much movement has to go on in case the runner steals.
Whitelaw delivers. There's a strike. Evens up the count at 1 apiece. Ireland with a sac fly her last time up. 2 on, 2 away. Pitch misses outside. Kay had that nice diving double play at shortstop earlier in this ball game.
Yeah, she's shown both abilities, both offensively, defensively to this point.
Fly ball into right field, and that one is overran by Bush in right field, so it's down. So that'll be a double there for Ireland K.
Yeah, that was a long run for the right fielder, and that is a tough play. You see a lot of young people make that mistake sometimes. As you mentioned, she overran the ball. Sterling catches a big break there.
So Ireland K drives in another run. Ralston scored from third, and now up at the plate is Karina Justice. Gets this one down to third. She is safe at first. And safe at the plate is Soto, so another run scores.
Pretty impressive base running there. The slap hit, as soon as they turned to go to first, the runner on third went home. Close play. Well done. The coach for Williamstown is going to come out. I don't know if he's going to talk with the official here about that play at home.
Well, it looked like the ball came out.
Yeah, the ball popped out as Owens was putting the tag down.
All right, so now both officials are going to talk here for a second. It's funny, our second base umpire, he has some history here with, they're going to call him safe. Our second base umpire is Tony Eller. Tony Eller was the umpire when Sterling had a walk-off grand slam at Lenape High School to put us into the state championship game in 2008. One of the craziest softball games I've ever seen. Sterling was down 3 runs with 3 outs to go in the game. They load the bases, and Lauren Easterday, a walk-off grand slam.
Is that published on Channel 19 by any chance?
Yes, it is.
Because I think I remember watching that.
It's there.
Fly out to left field from Juliana Cruz ends the inning. Sterling scores 2 runs there in the bottom of the third. They lead at 8-1.
Give you a shot of some of the crowd taking this game in. I believe that's on the, what we'll call the Williamstown side over there. Yeah, so getting back to that, yes, that is something you can watch on our Channel 19 YouTube channel. We have a lot of the highlights of the greatest moments, and that is one Mr. Farr was calling play-by-play, 2008. And, again, you guys have been around softball or baseball. Imagine going into the last inning, you're down 3 runs. It was not looking good. Couple big at-bats, load the bases. And Lauren Easterday, when she came up, I believe she had 2 or 3 strikeouts on the day.
Wow.
When she came up, and she crushed the ball to left field. Walk off, and then the following Saturday, we took the truck down to Toms River and a state championship game against Kittatinny up in North Jersey. We won that game 1-0, and we were 2008 state champs. That was Coach Johnson's first year as softball coach here at Sterling. She's now retired, and one of the most memorable broadcasts we've had on Channel 19. We've had a couple state championship broadcasts. That was one. The other was the girls' volleyball team with Coach McPherson.
So ready to start this top half of the fourth. Time was called as...
I think it was a foul ball from the JV field, ended up over onto the varsity field.
First pitch is taken inside for a ball, 1-0.
And we want to give a shout out to Coach Johnson. She's watching this game at home, bringing back the memories for her. Congratulations to Coach Johnson as that play is made there. Coach Johnson now mommy for the second time. Just had a young man. So she now has a young lady and a young man, and she is tuning in this game as a Williamstown resident. Maybe a future Brave out there.
So one out here in the top half of the fourth, as that'll bring up Laporta. First pitch taken high, 1-0.
Laporta had the first hit of the game for the Braves in the second inning with a single.
Going to give you another story after this hit on that grand slam. Miss Johnson just sent me another note.
1-0 pitch. That's skied high out towards right, and that will go foul.
Miss Johnson just told me on Easter Day, that swing, that was actually the first time she swung the bat all day. She watched every other pitch go by.
Wow.
Your first swing goes over the fence for a grand slam.
1-1 pitch. That's skied out towards center field. Coming in on it is Ott, and she'll make the catch.
That was a long run for Ott, too.
Yeah, nice job by Caitlin Ott. Hustling in, covered a lot of ground to get to that ball.
Yeah, because the shortstop and second baseman are off towards the bag and shallow. She's got to come in. That's her play.
So that'll bring up Callie Kozaneski here with 2 outs in the top of the fourth. First pitch skied out towards right. That ball is going to get down, but it will go just foul.
If you're just tuning in, Callie is my niece, my brother's daughter. My brother was fortunate enough to play AAA baseball throughout the Yankees and then White Sox organization, played with Derek Jeter, all the first-year World Series guys for the Yankees back in the mid-'90s.
A 1 pitch is fouled back.
Callie's also a very good volleyball player for a Williamstown volleyball girls program, which is one of the best year in and year out, not only in South Jersey, but in the state.
0-2 in the dirt. And a waste pitch there from Skelly makes it 1-2.
Kozaneski, the first 2 swings have looked on time. The one was just a little late down the right field line. The other fouled straight back.
1-2 pitch. That called strike 3 struck her out, and that will retire the side. So a 1-2-3 inning for Molly Skelly. We'll go to the bottom of the fourth, and it's 8-1 Sterling.
And I think the difference we talked about with Scully is she likes to go inside and outside. She did a good job there, and I think it fooled Kozaneski on that pitch.
So to the bottom of the fourth we go, Sterling with an 8-1 lead. Whitelaw in her 4th inning of work has settled down for the most part after a rough first inning. First pitch in for a strike.
And that one was more on the inner half of the plate, now starting to work both sides. Just seems a little too late now, down 8-1.
1 to Cruz. That's skied out towards right, toward the line, and it will drop foul. Excuse me, that was actually Blanchard. My apologies.
Looks like the wind has died down all of a sudden.
Here's the pitch, taken outside.
Good eye there. That looked pretty close.
No, not that way.
That was the little guys running through here.
Out to third, off the glove. Throw to first is not in time.
Well, we talked about how close the third baseman has to play. That was a one-hop rocket. All she could do is get her glove on it and try to make it on the rebound.
First knock of the day for Blanchard, and that will bring up Caitlin Ott.
Ott is 1 for 2 with a single and a hard line out to the third baseman, or excuse me, the first baseman in that second inning.
She's also made a couple nice plays defensively in center field for the Knights today. 1-0 from Whitelaw. Way outside, 2-0.
Wind is starting to pick back up.
Yeah.
2-0 pitch in the dirt. Now a 3-0 count for Ott.
You'd have to imagine this has got to be an auto-generated take here, up big.
Yeah.
3-0. She gets the green light, and that gets through into center field.
I'm with you on that. They gave her the green light. She hit it hard, too. It's fortunate for Sterling. That could have been a double play.
Good thing it was hit hard and just to the right of second base.
It's these little things that come up and bite you, Jake, if you don't make the plays. I mean, it was hit hard, but you'd hope to think you could make a play, at least get one out of that.
Well, and now you have 2 on, nobody out with Maggie Ralston, who's 2 for 2 on the day.
First pitch. It's, I believe, a ball, so it's 1-0. And actually, no, it's in for a strike.
Yeah, we got blocked by the runner at second.
Here's the pitch. That's into center field, base hit for Ralston. And that will load up the bases here for Molly Skelly.
Talked about how the middle of the field is wide open. Not a hard hit ground ball, but a lot of room up the middle to send that through for a hit. And now with no wind, if you get one up in the air now, it could go.
Molly Skelly with a lot of power. Already seen that on display today. First pitch in the dirt, 1-0.
I think that's important, Jake. She's got to keep this ball low to Skelly because something up by Skelly's eyes, she can really send it a long way.
But you can't pitch around her. There's no place to put the runner. Bases loaded now.
1-0 pitch is outside. So now 2-0 to Skelly here with the bases loaded and nobody out.
This is one of those moments in the game right here for either team. One of those pivotal moments.
2-0. That's skied out towards right center field. And the catch is made as it's bobbled. A run will score.
They're probably going to appeal this at third base. I'm going to assume, there's the throw to third. I'm going to assume they left early. The umpires are looking at each other. They're going to have to talk about this because it's on the first touch. So when she first touched, you can leave on the first touch. Now, if we look into the umpires right now, they're going to discuss what they see here. Yeah, she left early. I believe that's what he said there. So again, if it's bobbled, it's the first touch. That's what the coach is saying right now. As you see the coach with the officials. But it was, I don't know if you guys got the same look as I did. On the second touch, I looked, and she was more than halfway down the third baseline. That seems kind of tough. My assumption is because he's still talking with them that they are going to allow the run to score. It's amazing how quick things happen in softball and how tight everything is. Now the coach is still out.
So the coach from Williamstown is still trying to plead his case to the officials here.
Now he's asking, I guess, from second to third. Or first to second.
I'm not really sure what
This
they
is where
could
it's tough for us being in the outfield here. We can only guess.
So are they going to let the run score?
I believe they are.
So it'll be a sacrifice fly for Skelly. So it's now a 9-1 ball game in favor of the Knights. Here's the first pitch. Taken for a ball.
And that zone for Whitelaw just got a lot smarter with her coach trying to argue with the umpires.
Yeah, it's going to be tight.
Here's the 1-0. Skied in on the infield first base side, and that'll drop foul.
And one thing you'll notice with the young ladies in the field, I see a couple of ladies have some visors on. The first baseman did not have a visor on and no sunglasses, and it is a high sky with bright sun today. That's one, though, again, if you're Williamstown, you want that play. They're not making the little plays that they need to make.
1-1 to Huber. That one fouled back.
How many times do you see on a play like that, the next pitch or two ends up being a big play for the other team?
Huber with a 1-2 count, bases loaded. And the pitch is outside. 2 balls, 2 strikes for Huber.
Whitelaw is still trying to get that outside part of the plate, and only a few times has she worked back inside.
The 2-2 out to third, actually out to short. Throw to first is in time. A run will score, so it'll be an RBI ground out for Huber.
How about that Kozaneski at shortstop? Nice play, strong arm. That was not an easy play. She had to go deep to her right.
So now a 10-1 Sterling lead as that brings Maddie Sims up to the plate. First pitch in for a strike.
And that pitch looked over the heart of the plate.
Yes.
Not sure if Sims got the take sign, or maybe that's just not what she was looking for there.
0-1. That sky deep to center field, back toward the wall. It is just going to get down for an RBI double. That one's so close to getting out of here.
Ben, the cameraman, had the shot of it and almost caught the ball. I managed to step on my cord of my headphone and almost fell. That was a shot.
Just barely staying in. And it's an RBI double for Sims, makes it 11-1. That's in for a called strike.
1 runner in scoring position with 2 away. Let's see what Ireland K can do up at the dish.
Swing and a miss.
Again, we have the advantage of seeing that all the pitching is going away. You're looking to hit this ball the opposite way.
0-2.
Oh, right like that. Went inside.
All just a bit down in the dirt. So 1-2 now to Ireland K. Outside, 2-2.
One thing you notice, Brian, when they go inside, the Sterling hitters are surprised and not going for it. So anywhere near that inside corner is going to be a good pitch for her.
2-2 from Whitelaw. Swing and a miss, struck her out. And that will end the inning. So Sterling able to add on to their lead thanks to a couple RBI extra base hits.
Also, don't forget, coming up after this game, Jake, are you ready for a post-game show? I know it's been a while. I know it's still spring season for us.
Absolutely.
All right, we'll do a little post-game show. We'll probably get Coach Marley's out and a couple
Jake
of his
is
players
always
again.
ready for a post-game show.
Got to get it together.
Just not afraid to be great out
That's
in
right.
the post game.
Exactly.
It's not easy to do.
Which is why I don't do it.
Know your limitations, huh? Oh, yeah. Hey.
Back to softball. First pitch was a strike. Now looking away. So count evens at 1-1 to Whitelaw. Whitelaw with the first 2 pitches got a taste of her own medicine on the outside corner. Now Skelly goes inside. Ball is foul down the third base line, so now Whitelaw will have to battle at 1-2. Pitch is right over the heart of the plate, popped up. Cruz is there. 1 out.
Nice job by Cruz. Turn and go. Ran, caught the ball without backpedaling. Nice job.
Both middle infielders for Sterling have made a few nice defensive plays. Again, earlier in the game with Ireland K, it's Short making a diving catch and a double play. Double play for Cruz earlier in the game as well, and a nice grab there for the out.
Angel Bush steps in. Her first at bat was a single. She also stole a base. Stole second. Strike on the outside part of the plate there. Skelly delivers. And that's a swing and a miss.
Took something off that one.
Changeup fooled Bush. Now with 2 strikes, has to be ready for anything. Swing and a ball to right field. Nice track there by Alyssa Brown. 2 away here in the top of the 5th. Joanna Andrews with a single her last time up.
And if you are right about the 10-run rule thing, Mr. K, this very well could be the last batter of the day for Williamstown.
Ball was fouled back, and the umpire took that foul ball off the chest.
They got a partial mass, too.
Pads are paying off there.
Yes, they are.
So here is Skelly. She delivers. This one is popped up and out of play. That'll end up onto the JV field. With these fields so close together, it
could be problematic.
It's crazy how little foul balls. We've only seen one come into our field of play here at the varsity field.
Yeah, you see some complexes down in the south. They'll do quad fields, and then there's nets in between where you walk in between the fields. It's tough. You got to head on the swivel. Wow.
Line drive. They'll say it was just foul.
That was a bullet.
Might have been one of the hardest hit balls of the day.
Probably argue and say that was the hardest hit ball of the day.
Andrews got all of that one, but it was just foul. So now back in the box here, Skelly to pitch. Fouled away.
Nice job by Andrews to stay alive.
Could consider this at-bat a quab here. Quality at-bat.
Mr. Jones's big stat, yeah.
Ball on the ground, another foul ball.
Mr. Marley's on a grab down there.
Pick me.
Yeah, he got it.
Nice snag there by Coach Marley's. And that one ends up hitting Andrews. So she will reach first via the hit by pitch, and now brings up Gallahan back to the top of the order. Gallahan is 1 for 2. She had an RBI double back in the 3rd inning.
Umpire was not ready. Neither was the batter. We're used to seeing that now in the major leagues. Get in there. Get ready.
And with that new pitch clock that everybody loves.
I do. The players may not. I love it.
I think you're actually the first person who I've talked to that have said they like it.
Yeah, you might be the first person that I've ever heard say likes the pitch clock.
I love it. It's been so needed. That's foul. I've been screaming for it for years. It's so much more enjoyable to watch a game that moves and moves and moves in action and moves. So, yes, I'm one of them. I'm an old school. I want the clock. I'm just tired of, like, relief pitchers that take 20 minutes to throw a pitch.
Pitch misses away there from Skelly.
Well, that's cool. The young guys don't want it, and the old guy does. So how about that? That would have been unpredictable.
Ground ball right back to Skelly. Finishes the inning there with an out at first.
I believe that should be the game, too. Yeah, it looks like it is, Jake.
That's the ball game.
Oh, Miss Johnson came in. She loves the pitch clock, too. So there you go. I think anybody who's been around, it was so necessary. All right, so what I'm going to do, you guys can either talk a little bit. I'm going to go get you some players to talk to, okay, Jake?
Sounds good. So that'll do it for this one. Sterling wins with a victory over Williamstown, 11-1. Great game today, ladies. Nice job. Bounce back win after a tough first two games against in-conference opponents. Talk about what the difference was today for you guys to be able to come out and win 11-1.
Me? Yeah. Well, I think that our first two opponents were probably two of our toughest that we're going to see, and I think that being 0-2 was it's easy to get discouraged, but I think that we did a good job of coming back and winning this game, and now we're right back in it for the conference, so I think we did good today.
And the pitcher was really working outside. Talk about your guys' approach to go to the opposite field and right field for those who are right-handed hitters.
I think that we just played it by ear, and just avoided pitches that we didn't like and swung at what we wanted to.
And a phenomenal job on the mound today, holding them to one run. Talk about the way that you work pitches both inside and outside up there on the mound.
Well, Bree calls all my pitches, but mostly, it depends on the opponent. But today, they were really, on the plate. So working inside and out can throw them off.
Great game today, ladies. Thanks for joining us here on Channel 19. We're going to send it back to Brian and Mr. K in the booth. Take it over, guys.
All right, so that's going to do it here on the broadcast. Sterling Lady Knights getting their first win of the new season with an 11-1 victory over Williamstown. Just a great team win, both offensively, defensively, and pitching. Really showing out today for the Lady Knights.
Yeah, they did an Put my mic on here. Yeah, they did an outstanding job, and they took advantage of everything that was given to them, hit the ball hard, and had a great day today. And we're just glad we could be here.
Yeah, glad to announce this first softball game of the year. But that's going to do it here on Channel 19. I'm Brian McLernan. Glad to be joined by Jake Clark and Coach K, as well as Ben Nicholas here on camera. But that's going to do it here on Channel 19. And as always,
Go
Knights.